Back live at Bowling Grey Stadium, where after close to 2.5 hour delay, getting close to 5 o'clock here on the East, we're finally getting ready to start this thing. To start the elimination race here at Bowling Grey Stadium, the running of this Sunday's Lily Diabetes 500. The weather here right now is overcast. The sun is trying its best to poke out right now. But of course, since the weather's gone, since basically all the rubber from Friday and Saturday practices is washed away, it's going to be a green racetrack. And here is some things we need to note. Caleb Hoffman and WP Network are the only drivers that are safe into the round of 8 because of their wins at Talladega and Charlotte. Joshua Leanbach, Derek Lewis, Zach Speed, Hunter Rizzoni, the Spring Bowling Grey winner, KFC Cup Series, Dylan Murway, Nate Sherman, Hunter Miller, Jacob Tube, and Zoex Moon are all up for a run into the round of 8. 10 drivers going for 8 spots. 2 of them are already established. 4 are going to be left out. At the end of 30 laps today, one of the longer races we have on the schedule, we are going to figure out who the 8 drivers are as we advance into the round of 8, aka the night race round. This week's Busch Pole Award winner is given to the 19 of Caleb Hoffman for his fast lap late in the Friday night practice or qualifying session, which was a single car format, by the way. He won the pole over teammate SportsCenter Cup Series. While we're here, let's go ahead and take a look at our starting lineup. In row 1, we have the Stanley Tools Toyota and the FedEx Express Toyota. Beginning today from row 2, we have the M&M's Caramel Toyota and the Target Credit One Bank Chevrolet. Starting this afternoon from row 3, we have the Alliance Truck Parts Ford and the DeWalt Toyota. Row 4, we have the Dow Chemical Chevrolet and the Hasa Nation Chevrolet. Starting today from row 5, we have the Furniture Row Toyota and the Nature's Bakery Chevrolet. In row 6, we have the Jimmy John's Chevrolet and the Lowe's Chevrolet. Starting today from row 7, we have the Quick Lane Ford and the Nationwide Insurance Chevrolet. Beginning tonight from row 8, we have the Great Clips Chevrolet and the Sun Energy One Chevrolet. In row 9, we have the Advocare Ford and the Menards Chevrolet. Starting from row 10, we have the Smithfield Ford and the Autotrader.com Ford. While we're looking through the rest of the field, let's see if we can put Mr. Hunter Rizzoni here up on the mic. Hey, Hunter, this is Wally Dawn back up in the NBC booth. You got us? One more time, you might want to go ahead and switch to channel 2, make sure your radio works. All right, let's talk to him again. Hey, Hunter, this is Wally Dawn back up in the NBC booth. You got us? Guess he's not answering. Getting ready to go through this rest of this race. Go through this race today, needing total concentration. Now, here are the keys to watch for today in this race. The rubber is gone. Be conservative. You don't want to go into turn 1 full send and end up causing an incident that could damage your hopes or end your day or end a Chase Contenders day, possibly. Another possibility, take care of your equipment. During the Friday night qualifying and Saturday night practice session, several drivers were going into turn 3 with red hot brakes. And I mean, their brakes were burning. So take care of your brakes and also take care of your car, especially drivers like the 22 Zoex Moon and the 24 Jacob Tube and the 5 Hunter Miller. All those guys starting around the middle of the field. Keep your car clean. Keep your nose clean. Try to keep your nose clean as much as you can. And more importantly, like we said in the previous show, it's 34 guys basically piling on top of each other in a quarter-mile bull ring where every second you're going to be in traffic. Track position is key, but also keeping your cool is key to winning and advancing into the round of 8. Also, while we're here, let's go ahead and look at speaking of Hunter Izzoni, he is going to be carrying our Monster Energy on board for this race with the 360 bug-eye cam. Jacob Tube carrying the Sun Energy 1 on board. Zoex Moon will be carrying her Auto Trader on board for this race. Sports Center Cup Series will carry the FedEx Cares on board for this one. Caleb Hoffman will carry the Aris Internet on board for this race. Jonathan Morrison will carry the IHOP on board. $30 laps, 34 cars, quarter-mile racetrack. This track is going to go through a lot of changes. In fact, you can sort of see the sun start to shine in turns 1 and 2. The first half of this race will be in the daylight. The second half will be run under the lights. Pace car leaves the track. And at the end of today and possibly the end of the evening, we are going to figure out which 8 drivers are going to move on at the end of this one. Definitely a much cleaner start than the past couple times here, because 4 out of the past 5 Bowman Gray races have had an accident on lap 1. And you can obviously already tell the inside is the place to be. Derek Lewis trying to force his way in already. 5 bonus points go to the 11th Sports Center Cup Series. Side by side all the way through this pack. The 21 is going to try to send it in. Contact. Oh, big contact. Oh, wow. Big time moment there. 14 up the track. Remember, KFC Cup Series cannot have these kinds of races as there's an incident behind them. Cars trying to stack up, and we got a big parking lot here down in turn 4. Looks like, oh, Jacob Tube is one of the cars in it. One of the championship drivers. All right, we're wrecked. We're wrecked, guys. Guys, don't know what the hell were we doing. Peyton Beasley in the 6 involved as well. Zoix Moon in the 22 caught up in this stack up. She tried getting by up top. Several cars caught in an accordion down here in turn 4. So they were trying to slow down to avoid this accident. It looked like something happened. I think the 88 tried to come down. 24 tried blocking the 6. 88 did a nice job saving it. But now we got a lot of damaged race cars. And 2 laps in, 2 chase contenders in trouble. There you see the 43 of Joseph Lombard involved. Peyton Beasley down in the mud. Oh, we had a lot of banged up cars already. Brendan Little in the 16. Zox Moon in the 22. Menards Cup Series in the 27. Wow. Huge moment early. Looked like the 14 got knocked off the track, and that's what bottlenecked these guys up. Joseph Lombard, the 43. Looks like he's going to be probably taking an early exit tonight. Zox Moon in the 22 doesn't look like she has much damage. Or got much damage out of this this incident. So cars that are down on pit road getting whatever damage repair they need. So 7-car jam session down on the backstretch claims 2 chase drivers, and one of them is going behind and one car. Both of them seem to continue. And remember, when these wrecks happen, you go at a much slower speed than, say, you would like, say, a Brighton or Richmond or Phoenix coming up in a couple weeks, or even Bristol. Bristol, especially with how fast these drivers go, they hit a lot harder there than, say, at Bowman Gray. You can get caught up in multiple accidents and still continue. However, the 43 of Joseph Lombard is not going to continue in this one. Restart on lap 4 today. Zox Moon was the only car that from that incident that was able to keep her lap beyond the lead lap. Jacob Tube is a lap down. Menards Cup Series. Peyton Beasley is also a lap down. Blake Dillon, Menards Cup Series, and Brendan Little are all 2 down. Back in the gas, we're racing. Oh, a little bit of a accordion going on down in 3. Somebody got down in 3. I see a lot of smoke. We're still green. Now here comes Robert Smith trying to get down in front of the 18. He does. Oh yeah, we got Caleb Hoffman, the spring winner. Earned his 4th win of the year last Saturday night at Charlotte. Trying to go for his 5th today. Jacob Tube also looked to try to go for his, but he's obviously running 27th. And we talked about this earlier. Guys like the 24 and 22 can't rely on the insurance policy that they have going into the chase, especially with the possibility that an accident could very well take them out of it. I mean, so far they've been lucky, only losing a lap, but the damage could have been much, much worse at if this was any other racetrack. Watching the situation at the back. Up front, Caleb Hoffman's starting to gap the 2 car, which means he's starting to catch a little bit of lap traffic. Keep in mind that 24 is the free pass car. Keep in mind. Now, Brendan Little is the first car, one lap down. Oh, big mess. Middle of the field. Almost between 78 and the 4. A little bit of contact there. Oh, the 48. Oh, almost gets up into the wall. This nice little accordion. Oh, we got a trouble turns 3 and 4 again. This time we got another incident. It looks like this happened right in front of the 24. Caution's out. What happened there? What happened? Yellow's out. Yellow. Like the 17 hit the curb, got the 25, which in turn got the 31. And which in turn may have just been the incident the 24 was hoping for to get back on the lead lap and get into this thing. Or get back in this race. Brendan Little also almost got really lucky that he didn't go a lap down right there. When you see this, they're going into 3 now. The 24 was caught up in this pretty tight mess. He was starting to feel a little bit of pressure. Backs off, tries to go in deep, sees the wreck, almost gets caught in it, and this happened right in front of him. And the fact that he didn't run into the 31 and make his day much worse is beyond me. Like the fact that so Hot Wheels 44 is down on pit road. Jacob Tube has just gotten the free pass, but yeah, he did get the free pass. All the cars behind him, with the exception of Zoxman, because she was the last car on the lead lap and ironically kind of acted as a bit of a cushion between the 24 and the rest of the field. And obviously the cars that are above. Brendan Little got really lucky. He didn't go 3 down. Brendan, now, Hot Wheels Cup Series did crack. We cracked the radiator. We're done. Jacob Tube, and when he pitted with the leaders, gained 4 spots. Now I think he's going to go for it. Hot Wheels 44 is back out onto the racetrack. Caleb Hoffman is back into the gas. We're green. Anyways, those of you who were expecting Sunday Night Football on NBC, the pregame coverage of the match between the Cardinals and the Raiders will be moved to CNBC as we get coverage of the Lilly Diabetes 500 in without any further interruption. This race will be seen on NBC. You can catch the game at 8 tonight as the Cardinals play the Raiders in their home turf. Got a battle for the lead. The 2 making his car work on the outside. Wow. Made the car work. The 18's right there as well. He made the car work on the outside lane going down the backstretch. And now we got a big cluster near the middle of the field. While the 2 and the 18 try to battle things out. Anyways, back up towards the situation up front. The 18's right to the back bumper of the 2. Moments ago, there was a pretty tight situation between the 3 and the 20. The 3 came down, trying to possibly get in line between him and between the 20 of Zach Speed and possibly the 11, and stacked them up. And Dylan Murway just a few moments ago let him know he didn't appreciate that little tap by running him 3 wide. And in turn, putting the 21 into the wall. So now Zach Speed is returning the favor. While up front, got all kinds of battles going on here at Bowman Gray. Already got tempers and frustrated drivers. Let's listen to what the 20 had to say. Let that fucker in the 4 know he's got it coming. Just for doing that little stunt on off 2. That 4. I know. Take him out, please. He doesn't have a win. And here's what the 4 had to say. Wow, what happened there? 20 just brake checked us. Yeah, now he's mad at you because you ran into him. Well, yeah, somebody was trying to get in line 2 cars up. I had to run into him. Boy, you wanted me to hit the brakes and cause a big mess? The 48 yack us up? I know how you feel, bud. You're doing good. And obviously the biggest loser of this is the 14 of KFC Cup Series. He get jacked up on the outside. Now, while up front, wow. How about this? The 18 putting the bumper to the 2 to take the lead. Excuse me. Pardon me. Bye. The 20 trying to get to the inside of the 4. And I believe he's going to try to go right back. He does. Around goes the 20 of Zach Speed. Hard into the outside wall in the backstretch. Caution is out. A lot of damage to the 20. This could be big. That little message the 4 had? He had to use the bumper. I told him he wants to complain about it on the radio. I will give him a reason, something to complain about. That dick's got it coming. For sure. He wants to play bumper cars. I'll play bumper fists. With his face. Punch him in the face for me, please, before I do. Please just punch him in the damn face for me. Before I do, because I'm so pissed off right now. You have no fucking idea how pissed I am. Please, God, if you get to him, please, just fucking finish him. Just, if we get to him and he's leading on the last lap, take him out. He wants to take our chance, ruin our chances like that. We're going to ruin his. Aha! And we're just getting word from NASCAR that after this race, so Zach Speed will be held on pit road for 2 laps for, not for rough driving, for what he said on the radio. Saying if he does that, if it's last lap, I'm going to go get him. Bill. I'm saying next to crew chief for the 20 here, Chris Osborne. You guys are trying to plead his case. Chris trying to plead his case to NASCAR, saying the 4 took him out, that he should be the one receiving the penalty. See if I can get a moment here with Chris. Chris, your driver's not very happy. Trying to plead the case. Yeah, I mean, the 20 is not going to let up. He has to hit the brakes, otherwise he's going to turn to 3. And Zach's Speed's a clean guy. He wouldn't wreck a guy like that, but get an idiot like 4 behind us trying to beat on our damn door, beat on our bumper, beat on our door. He's not going to take it, and eventually he's when he lets you know he's had enough. He's had enough. And there's so much that a driver can put up with. There's so much stupidity, too, that a driver can put up with. Then eventually, you're just going to have to dump him. Just going to let him know how you feel. Zach Speed very upset on the radio, serving the 2-lap penalty. Zach Speed's been very quiet after his little statement. little declaration on the race saying, "I'm going to go get him." Back in the gas. We are racing. The 20 has served his penalty up front. The 18 trying to go for the lead. Up front. You know, with the lights starting to come on, and the fact that it's rumored to be a full moon tonight, I think we're going to be seeing some more interesting things, a lot more aggression out of drivers. I mean, God, we saw the 22 go 3 wide on a couple guys earlier on her run to the front. Now with this situation, if it plays out the way it does, Zach Speed needs a win. Derek Lewis is comfortable on points. Hunter is Zach Smoot and Jacob Tube and Hunter Miller below the cut line at the moment, unless we get any more cautions. Now you see the 20 of Zach Speed trying to blend in line. And moments ago, as he was driving by the 4 pit to get back onto the track, this. And I believe it's so he's driving by. The bird to the 4. As see the 20 trying to get back in line. 4 laps down because he had to repair the damage. So this has gone from good finish to big disaster real quick for that 20 team. All getting close to the halfway point of tonight's race here at Bowman Gray. All right, here let's go and look at our Freddy's Steak Burgers race menu. Saturday night. This Saturday at beginning at 7 p.m. We're going to be out in the Lone Star State. Then Friday night at 8:30 down in Arizona on TNT. It's going to be an exciting one. Last race on the old Phoenix configuration for the new one that they're supposedly going to start after this race. That project's titled Phoenix Reborn. With that, and then out to Brighton on NBC, and then afterwards, Championship Sunday with a special 2-hour pre-race show beginning at 1 p.m. Eastern. And towards the middle of the field, this is a big cluster. Ever since the 20 came back onto the track, seeing rows of 3 wide at Bowman Gray. Look at this. Let's go ahead and go scan all and listen to spotter Eddie DeHunt as he tries to guide his driver through through a big cluster of cars. All right, bud, you got your teammates inside you. Come on. Your teammate is inside you. Your teammate's inside you. As soon as you get past 7 and the 14 and the 1, it's just a bit smooth sailing in front. 14 outside. 14 outside. All right, you good. Watch a 7. Watch the 7. I'm gonna try to stiff you here. I'm gonna try to do some. I'm gonna try to move you right here. Oh, we gotta spin turn 1. Spin in. Gotta crash. Turn 4. Turn 4. Turn 4. All right, caution's out. Caution's out. Settle down. Settle down, bud. Settle down. We're gonna be on the outside again. Wow, another stack up type situation. This time we got more cars. This time we got the 17. And it's also involved. This time we got cars with a lot of damage. Look at that. All 3 of the Roush cars sustained damage. Alvin Alonso in the 17 is one of them. Peyton Beasley in the 6. Looks like Blake Dillon in the 10. Back there. Brennan Little in the 16. Just an accordion situation. Brennan Little going to the garage. Peyton Beasley going to the garage. Possibly 83 of my tires picked up off the ground, and a little bit of possible retribution between the 83 and the 17. Also, some extra news right now. As we're getting closer, there's a shower that is currently developing in the nearby North Carolina area. It is a small pop-up shower, which once this passes, we should be clean. To go back to racing. However, this should be clean once this passes. However, we are past halfway as we speak, which means if this rain hits, we could see some pretty interesting things in the round of 8. As of right now, Josh Willienbach, since he is leading, he is safe in the round of 8. Believe it or not, Jacob Tube, after the controversy with the 20, has worked himself narrowly into the round of 8 by 2 points. The 4-time winner this season. 2 points separate him from being taken out of the round of 8. Now, as we wait things out under this yellow, there's rumors that there are some showers building not a little while out from here. So this could be one of the wildest restarts we see all year long. Jonathan Morrison stays out, followed by the 88 in second. So now we got probably what could be the potential for a big mess on the restart. Hey, if you can stay out, do it. Green flag back into the air. Inside. 88, surprisingly, on old tires is making this line work. Oh, a little bit of bouncing for position near the back. Looks like the 7, 25, 14 bounced together. Everything seems to be clean and in order. Jonathan Morrison finally to the lead. Last time he got a win was Atlanta Season 5. Oh, trouble front backstretch. We got one sliding into the dirt. Got one spinning. Watch him spinning. Watch him spinning. Watch him spinning. Watch him. Watch it. Watch it. Watch him. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come through. Come through. Xavier Sodreska holding it, trying to hold it straight. Hold it straight. And collects the 5. Come up, come up, come up, come up, come up, come up. And a big mess in turn 3. And it looks like Zoex Moon got caught up in it. She's got a lot of damage this time. Oh, darn it. All right, we got a lot of damage here. Here, kiddo. Hold it straight. Hold it straight. Looks like a lot of it's all back end, but this is huge. Zoex Moon in the middle of a huge mess on a restart. Gets caught up. Gets herself caught up in a big mess. She's down on pit lane. Hunter Miller also has another car in it. He's making his way down as well. And remember those showers from earlier? See a little bit of raindrops possibly on the camera lens of the 3. Jonathan Morrison. Hopefully, now that this shower is about to pass over this racetrack, we have 12, close to 12 to go here when we got the line. There are some pretty wet showers going onto the speedway, into the stadium. NASCAR is telling its drivers we're going to bring them down, and hopefully we'll wait out a quick passing shower. The shower will pass through. They're going to bring him down 3 wide. Now they're going to bring them down, bring all these cars down that are still running, and surprisingly that are pretty banged up. We're going to put them down under this red flag and cover them up. The leader is the 3 of Jonathan Morrison, leading as we speak. As we go under the red flag here with 12 to go. Hopefully this shower is a quick passing one. Problem is, since this surface is so old, it's probably one of the oldest surfaces on the racetrack, on our circuit, they're going to could take a bit to dry this place, which could lead to many questions. Who will be in the round of 8? While we're here, let's go ahead and send our coverage over to. There will be, like any of our rain delay updates this season, there will be a crawl on the bottom of the screen featuring social media updates from the track and NASCAR and from NBC Sports, giving you updates to the minute on weather in the area. While you're here, we will take you over to the Arizona Cardinals versus Raiders game, which they are about to do our kickoff over in the stadium the Raiders play. Tom, take it away.